I'm seriously done with these complex formulas like HLOOKUP, VLOOKUP, index match, lookup, and whatnot. So, is there an easy way where I can figure out all of this in a single function? Yes, we do. So, we have a new formula that has been introduced, which is called as Xlookup, which you must be pretty much hearing about here and there. That's a new buzzword of 2019. So, without wasting much time, let's learn what is this all about. Like I said, Xlookup is a successor of all these formulas of index match, VLOOKUP, lookup function, and HLOOKUP. So, why do we need to use Xlookup? That's the first question we should have asked ourselves, right? So, why Xlookup? Xlookup can you look up the data to the right or left of lookup values. If you remember the erstwhile lookup formulas, we used to do a lookup from left to right, so we didn't have an option to do the other way around. The next good thing about Xlookup is it can return results for more than one column, right? So it's an array function where you need not freeze a particular column and then assign a number in your local formula. It can give us the result for more than a column. It defaults to an exact match, whereas VLOOKUP defaulted to an approximate, right? And then it can work with vertical and horizontal data, and it can search in reverse order. So this is pretty new, which we haven't seen before in Excel. So this is a cool feature where you can search in the reverse order. It returns a range instead of just a value. As I said, it's an array formula, so it does give us the range as an output. Let's look into the formula, or let's look into the syntax. So the syntax is the lookup value, that is the value which you want to looking at. The lookup array, it's an array or a range of search, and a return array. So it's again the array or a range of return value. And then we have match mode. So how do you want to match? Do you want to match it as 0? That's an exact match. If you assign -1, it will do an exact match or a next smallest match. If you assign 1, it will give you the exact match or the next largest or the next larger value. We can do the wildcard match as well by assigning the value 2. Search mode. So how do you want to search? So whether you want to search from the top to bottom or bottom to top. If you assign the value 1, it searches from top. So if you assign -1, it will search from the last. 2 will do the binary search ascending, -2 will do a binary search descending. Let's look into an example. So we have this data starting from row 3, so where row 2 is an header, starting from B3 to be more precise. We have the data of employee ID, its first name, last name, and the function he belongs to with the country. So the data is pretty much from B3 to F7. So our lookup value is in B11, where I have entered my employee ID, and through employee ID, which is my primary key, I need to get the results of first name, last name, function, country, and so on. So here the formula what I have entered is Xlookup B11. B11 is my employee ID, which is my lookup value, comma B3 to B7. So this is then lookup array, so B3 to B7. So I'm telling to just look into this particular row, and then C3 to C7. So fetch me the data from C to F. So if I punch in my ID 3, so I should be getting the result accordingly. If you like this channel, please do like and subscribe. Thank you.